Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I am Jenny with Budget Determined, and today I'm going to be cash stuffing my Etsy income for, oh gosh, what is this now? I think it's week 3. I'm such an airhead right now, I'm sorry. But anyways, our money that we're going to be working with is 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Alrighty, and also, oh my goodness, this past week, my daughter, our 16-year-old, she passed her driving test and everything, and now she has her driver's license. So we are also going to be calculating out our new auto insurance for right now. So we're going to do that really, really quick. I'm just going to slide this right here. And we'll just figure it out on here. So right now we are paying $260 a month. Now this includes 3 vehicles full coverage, a 4-wheeler full coverage, and an RV trailer full coverage. So it covers actually quite a bit. So if you can see the calculator, there we go. All right, so $260. And for her, auto insurance every month on her car that I've been paying so far is $65. So we need to deduct $65, and her new auto insurance for her car with her on it as a driver and with her attached to it is going to be $130 a month. So plus 130 equals. So we need to adjust our budget when we get paid. Our new auto insurance is going to be $325 a month. Now, mind you, once she gets a job, and I'm going to give her a couple of paychecks, but after she's got a couple paychecks under her belt, she is going to take over paying that $130 a month on her auto insurance, and she will also be paying her phone bill. I don't currently pay her phone bill. Her dad pays her phone bill. So I pay her auto insurance and her dad pays her phone bill. So that will go down once she starts paying for it. But we're going to pay for it until then. She is driving her siblings back and forth to school now, which takes that off my back. I will be covering her fuel and all of that though. So, yes. Oh boy. That's going to be difficult, I feel. We'll see though. All right. New auto insurance. Also, you guys, I just got this ring. Sorry, the camera's jiggling. I just got this ring. It's actually a splint ring for my rheumatoid arthritis, and it helps it not bend and get as deformed as it would naturally go on its own, so it's going to help encourage it to stay a little bit straighter. But this one has the bendability and the mobility, which is really, really cool. I really, really love this one. This ring and this ring are both from the same maker. It's an Etsy shop. Her name is Eva Bell Jewelry. I absolutely love them. I will link the list below in case you are in need of this type of jewelry. It's medical jewelry. Definitely helps. I love both of the rings from this shop so much. If I didn't have this one, this finger would cross over this one. This one here, I made that one. I'm not great at making the splint rings. It's a little bit harder on my hands, but I can do some simple things here and there though. So those are new things. Also, today I am working very, very hard on products that I will be stocking my shop with. Please bear with me. I will be posting the link to my Etsy shop down below. I will have binders such as this. They sell out pretty quickly, so if they're not in stock, please just follow my shop and I will have more back in stock as soon as I can, and if not, I'll leave a message or remove it from the thing, or just I'll figure it out. But for the most part, I try to keep everything in stock as much as possible. Even if I can only produce a few at a time, I list them as I get them done. So I really appreciate all your guys' love and support. You guys are so amazing. I could not do some of this stuff without you. I want to support you guys in your journey too. In my Etsy shop, I don't take a lot of a profit. I have a certain level of cost, and I've got taxes and everything I have to accommodate for, and I take a small amount of profit, and that goes to debt and saving schools, etc. But I also want you guys to be able to meet your financial journeys and stuff too, so I don't want to blow the prices up too big. So I just take a small amount of profit. So, all right, so today, this is just the income from my Etsy shop, which is $50 that I took, which means 25 of it is going to debt, and 25 of it is going into sinking funds. Let's just take care of the debt right now and get that out of the way, and see where we're at. I'm still hoping to make one of these icons by the end of the month, you guys. I know we're coming up close, and I don't know that it's going to be this time. We did have a little bit other side hustle income, but so if you guys watched one of my last videos, my husband had about what they estimated to be about $1,000 of repair work to do on his car. He had some stuff in a shop to sell on consignment, and they have made an agreement on price. The guy has not come in to purchase the things yet, but the shop says that he's very reliable and whatnot. But anyways, the truck had to be fixed. As it turns out, we got the truck fixed. Total price is actually $1,200. So we used our $1,000 cash emergency fund and scrounged up another $200 out of like our auto fund and whatnot. So I was able to manage to pay it. It did not get swiped on a card at all, but now we are having to rebuild that emergency fund back. So we now have $120 in the emergency fund, because some side hustle money went, some side hustle money went to paying off his vehicle repair, the extra on top of whatever the auto fund wouldn't cover. And then we also had some of the side hustle money is going to rebuild the emergency fund. And once those items get sold in the shop, those items, that money will also go to rebuild the emergency fund. So, but yeah, didn't have enough to cover it, so emergency fund, yay, but at least it's not a credit card. I'm very thankful for that. So we added 25 to this, so now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 90, 95, 200, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 209, and we need 300, so we need 91. All right, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it before the end of the month. We will at least have one of these icons done. Well, let's face it, we're not gonna get any more than one icon, but we'll at least get one icon done. And then we can deposit that as additional principal debt payment, which will be awesome. We'll slowly get ahead. I honestly don't know if, I think that the goals that we made, why aren't you snapping? I think that the goals that we made for our financial goals for this year, I know that they were ambitious, and I believe that they were totally doable with the economy at the time that we decided that they were going to be the goals. I am still going to do our best to reach said goals because they're the goals regardless, but I don't know if they're going to meet the timeline by the end of the year as we had hoped with the economy and all the prices going up the way they are, and our income is not going up to accommodate those differences, unfortunately. So we are trimming costs where we can. Oh, also, if you guys watched my last video, I told you guys that we had decided that we're going to do at least 2 meals a week that includes beans and etc. to trim down grocery costs, etc. And I also want to meal prep and make some freezer meals, etc. So I had soaked some pinto beans, and I had also soaked some black beans, the dried ones, cheapest way to do beans. And I cooked up the black beans and turned them into enchiladas, completely healthy, with brown rice. It was brown basmati rice, which basmati rice is absolutely one of my favorites. I don't know. But anyways, we did green enchilada sauce and all that in there. It was so incredibly yummy, and I made an extra pan, so that is in the freezer. That took care of one meal. Oh, I also had shredded chicken breast in that as well. The pinto beans we turned into, I combined some cooked ground meat with the pinto beans, as well as seasonings and some veggies, and it became almost like a chili, but not quite like a chili. I don't know. And I put it in the bottom of a pan, and I put cornbread batter from scratch on top and baked it in the oven. Oh my goodness, that was really good too. So I'm having some really good meals that are very budget friendly, and it's kind of fun just playing around with it. I did not follow any exact recipes. I like to experiment and just kind of throw shit together and create things, play around with flavors. Kind of like Iron Chef and America in my kitchen all the time. So my whole family likes to do that. We like to watch the cooking shows and whatnot. So make budget trimming and budget challenges, make them fun, whether you're trimming costs or whether you're saving money and stuff. That's why we have savings challenges, etc. It makes it so much fun, and it makes it less work. And if you make it feel lighter, then it's far more enjoyable, far less stressful, and you really can make some progress and completely change your life and your future, which I think that's what all of this is all about, for real. So, all right, we are going to add $5. Let's do $5 in our anniversary envelope. Right now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 25, 30, 5, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, so I said 140, right? 20, 40, 60, 81, 25, 35, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so 140. Okay, so our goal for this one is 500. But we'll see. If we end up having to cancel that and use this money to get ahead on some other goals and stuff, we might. I don't know. Would really like this, even if we get the 500 and we just like go away for a night or two, because we're not going to get any time off. All over is shorthanded, and people are having to work extra hard, and you know, if we get some overtime, that will help get us ahead too. So we live in a beautiful place. Even if we just run around and do vacation things, camping overnight and whatnot on our days off, then that's all right. We'll work it through. So thrift, I definitely want to add something to here. I don't know if this one's going to happen just with everything that's going on and the costs that we've been accruing. But if not, we'll take this money and we'll put it towards one of the debts. But we're gonna see what we can do. So right now we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36. And we're gonna put 10 in here, so now we have 46. The problem with this one is that normally it's not a problem, And normally we do this every year. They do one weekend where it's almost a whole entire section of a town, and everybody does yard sales. The money goes towards charity. It's really awesome. You can make some great savings for your home on things that you need. You can also buy some really good things to flip, and that's generally what we do. We flip things, we buy things that we need, and save some money in that way. But with fuel prices the way that they are, it's going to cost us about $100 round trip just to get there and back, with taking a pickup truck, able to haul some things. So I honestly don't know, you guys. We're going to figure it out, though. It will be okay. And maybe we can clean out the shed and sell some of the stuff that we don't need in there on the days that we took off for those. We're using paid days off, though, so we won't be losing any time on that. I want to add money to food stock up. We have some organic chickens, farm raised, that we are going to be getting here. And I'm not sure how many we're going to get yet. It kind of depends on what their end price is. And I'm supposed to be hearing back from there. But we get chickens from him every year, and they are the best chickens. We get them whole. And that's what I did the other day. I took a whole chicken, and I thawed it, and then I cut the breasts off. The breasts ended up being shredded and put into the enchiladas, and then the rest of the bird went in water and made chicken broth, and then we shredded all the meat off the bones on that one, and that became chicken and rice and veggie soup from scratch. And that was last night's dinner, which was amazing. And tonight I have another whole chicken that we are going to do an oven roast with. I still have a few chickens left from last year, and I definitely want to restock up this year. So we have 100, 20, 40, 50, 65, 70, 75, 76. So 176 so far. We also have the opportunity, possibly, we're waiting to hear if they already have it sold or not. They're kind of waiting to hear back from people. But we also might be buying half beef with this, so we also need to bulk that up for that and fill up the freezers, because I have a feeling, well, I already know meat prices have been skyrocketing, and it's insane. I really want to put this in vacation. This one's just really kind of important to me. This one, the family day, is more important than the anniversary. I don't know. Is that weird? Or 100, 200, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330, 350, 370, 380, 390, 400, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27. So I said 427, right? Yes. So we're almost halfway there on this one, because our goal on this one is 1,000. I really need to fill out. I really need to take a day and just color. Yeah, I'll have to do that. So 427. We're almost halfway there on that one. I really think that we can do that one. All right, you guys. So that is everything for today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you would like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can join me anytime I'm uploading a video. You'll get notified. I really appreciate you guys' love and support. You guys help me so much. Anyways, thank you so much. I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful rest of the day. It is absolutely gorgeous outside right now. I see birds in the cherry tree, and oh my gosh, you guys, I also spent the other day planting my garden, which I'm going to be posting some pictures over on Instagram. So if you guys want to hit me up and follow me over there, I will post the link below as well, or you can go to my page on YouTube and there's a link there. It's under budget determined, really easy to find. But I also post things that I'm doing and creating for my shop, so you guys get to see a little bit of my work day as well as my personal day, things that I do to save money, things that I enjoy that help me find my zen and lessen stress, etc. So anyways, I hope to see you guys over there. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you all. Stay magic.